What's good, y'all? It's the receiver teacher. Back again this week with another video. This is the class in session, episode 2. Today we're going to be talking about getting square versus off man. All right, so what does it mean to get square? I'm just going to draw it up real quick. So let's say this is you, the DB is X, all right? And you got a 10-yard dig and the ball's right here. All right, this is the football. And you got a 10-yard dig, all right? So he has inside leverage right here, all right? Inside leverage. And you're trying to get over here. Okay, so right off the ball, you got to guess square with them. All right, because when you're right here, you have a two-way go. That means you can go out, you can go in, you can run a post, corner, you can stop, you can, hezzy, run a fade. Once you have a two-way go, once you set this up by getting square right here off the ball, once you're square with the DB, you can go anywhere. All right, and he has to respect that. All right, so this is a poor example of what you don't want to do. All right, or a bad example. All right, so he just attacks off the ball. He's going straight, and then now when he goes to make this break versus an inside leverage corner, he's in his way. He gets walled off. All right, so he waits way too long to try to make his move when really your first step needs to be inside. All right, and let's just watch off man technique. All right, to understand why that's the case. All right, so a good DB will be using his read steps to read the drop. All right, so that's how you teach it in the NFL. As you can see, off man, his eyes are starting off inside on the quarterback before he even looks at the receiver. All right, so he's lined up. Depends on the coach how you learn it, but usually like 6 to 8 yards depth. He's reading the QB's drop to eliminate route possibilities. All right, so if he sees a one-step drop, he knows not to backpedal because it's probably a slant, speed out. The ball's coming out quick, maybe a hitch. But if he sees like 3-step, 5-step, then he's gonna start backpedaling because he knows he has more time, and that's where routes that take longer to develop, like deep digs, deep outs, maybe a comeback. All those types of routes. All right, so what does that mean? Use your first step to get square. All right. So this is Donnie Corley. This is a great job. Right off his first step, boom, square. All right. So right here, he's square with the DB. All right. He's head up, and the DB has to respect. He can go, post corner. He can go dig. He can go out. He can just stop. And now he's square. He can still run this fade. All right. This is what it means to get square. You're head up with the DB, and he has to respect you. He has to respect your two-way go, that you can go either side, all right, because you're square with him. All right, so he ends up winning. The throw's a bit behind him, so he has to reach back, and it makes it look like the DB was there, but really this is a great route getting square. But now let's look at the same exact example. Now this is Chase Claypool, all right? This guy's a household name. This is in high school. I think this is 2015, 2016. And he actually doesn't get square, all right? So right here, boom. This is like the example we just saw against Richard Sherman. All right, look at all the space between him and the DB. That means he has like 5 yards of space to recover. So now that he knows it's not an out and he starts to come back in, if you're square, the DB doesn't have time to recover. But now they're 5 yards apart. All right, so watch. Gets out of his break, DB recovers, and now he's over top of him. And now it's contested. All right, so he makes his break 5 yards apart from the DB, and then boom, he can transition out, open his hips, and now he's right there contesting it, and he actually comes away with the interception. All right, so again, we'll look at this one. Right off the snap, boom, get square. All right, get head up with the DB. Use your first step. Watch, he's reading the drop. He's reading the drop. He's not even seeing you. All right, he doesn't see you get square. He's a good DB. See how he tried to weave right there? He's trying to weave to maintain his leverage. As he sees this guy come this way, he's going to try to, drift out and maintain inside leverage. All right, because a DB will pick a leverage because he's trying to take away a certain side from you. He doesn't want to have, endless opportunities. That's why they don't line up head up, because then you could just run straight at him and it'd be way too easy. You can go out or in, or you can do whatever you want. But here, at least they're trying to take away, all the in-breaking routes. Now, obviously, as a receiver, that's why we want to get square. All right, so he does a great job off the ball, getting square, getting head up with the DB, Now you can give a head fake to the inside and then run an out. You can give a head fake to the outside and run it in. If you don't close the space, if you don't close the cushion, and you don't eliminate leverage, you're not going to be able to cross his face as effectively. I mean, you might get away with it, but if you face good DBs like Richard Sherman, like we saw in this clip, if you face a good DB like Richard Sherman, it's not going to work out for you. All right. So this is the importance of getting square versus off-man coverage. I hope this helped. Just going to go over the keys again. So number one, use your first step to get square. Close the cushion. So push him vertical, close the cushion, get on his toes, and then make your move. All right. So again, this one throws a bit behind, but it's a great route by Donnie Corley. He's in the draft this year, and I'm sure he's going to turn some heads. So yeah, I hope you enjoy that. If you're new, make sure to subscribe, hit the post notifications. Make sure to follow us on all platforms at Receiver Teacher, same handle. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everything for the best receiver content. And yeah, let's keep getting better. Peace out.